Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Down to Earth podcast. Yes, we said it, Down to Earth
What a two.
podcast. I am your first co-host, Demario Daryl Crosby. This is your second co-host,
Jay.
Mr. J himself.
Mr. J himself.
Today we are going to go into. We just found a couple questions, and we kind of just wanted to answer those, and
We're also
see
giving
what
some
com-
questions. Giving some questions too.
see what comes out, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Before that, we always do this part. How are you, man? What's going on? How was your weekend? How was your week?
I'm doing good. Week flew by. I was super busy. Had a bunch of closings.
Okay.
I woke up. It was Friday, and then Friday dragged, and then I caught up on sleep all day yesterday. Gamed a little bit on Friday. Went shopping today. Got some stuff done.
What you get? Some clothes, or you
Food.
just got like food? Oh, okay. What you get? Lunchables?
Yeah. Lunchables with the Oreos.
Ain't no Lunchables with the Oreos.
Yeah, there are, bro. Yeah,
They're
there are.
not?
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
Yeah. Ask the viewers.
He knows.
How about you? But yeah, I feel like the week was just...
Whoa. You forget
It's
something,
just-
ain't you?
What?
Did you do something Friday?
What I do? Oh, play the game?
Yeah, what you
Oh,
play, bro?
Black Ops 1. Been about 13 years since we touched that game. They turned the servers back on, and man, I was at peace. It felt good. It felt so good I had to sleep all day Saturday. That's how good the game is.
Yeah, you left that part outside to make sure you said that.
Yeah.
But me, week was good. Doing a lot of studying and a lot of role plays, stuff like that
Whoa.
for sales.
Oh, for sales. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's why I said it like that, so you can say that. But what else did I do?
DoorDash?
I did a little DoorDash. Saw some family members. Saw one of my cousins. Shout out my boy Eric. Saw him. We chopped it up a little bit. Got to chill. What else did I do? Played the game with dude over there.
Good dude.
We played Call of Duty Zombies. That was straight throwback from the past, so that was pretty decent.
And multiplayer was just on another. It was like we never dropped a beat. Everything just felt the same. Like it was like it was actually weird. It was a weird like mental. You'll go back and play games, but playing an online game with people again, and we went like in game chat, and the mics were just as bad as they used to be. Sounds like you're like doing radio calls and shit.
I swear those mics are so bad.
But they
were
were
so lit at the same
It was
time.
amazing. I had a blast. I haven't had that much fun playing video game in a long time.
In years.
In years, bro. In years.
But what else? That's pretty much it. So I'll let you kind of dive us into the first question, and let's see what happens here.
All right, let's see. I'll ask you then.
Oh, me first?
I'm going to ask you first. Yeah.
You sure?
I'm positive. Are humans better at creation or destruction?
I would say it depends, and let me just give a. Are you looking for just a yes or no? Is that what you're looking for?
Well, we know that it's both, but like overall, would you say the general consensus?
Overall, and why I
consensus
would say
creation or
kind of in the
destruction?
middle is because it's the way that you're conditioned at that point. Like, if I'm conditioned to see everything in a bad mindset, then I can be like, oh yeah, like destructive is very easy for me to do.
Not you. Humans as a base level, if you had to answer for all of humanity, are they better at creating or are they better at destroying?
Destroying for sure. And I would say that because it's like, it's easy to, it's harder to build up this like relationship right now. Like we've been homies for a while, whatever, but it's easy to destroy this relationship because it could be one thing that person like, you would do that?
Exactly. Yep. I'm sure we both have many examples of that we could dive into that we choose not to.
What, about each other?
No, just in general.
I was going to say,
The thing of destruction. I have one blanket answer for that.
Okay, go ahead.
And I agree. Because that red button is just so shiny.
All you gotta press it is one.
That's it, exactly. That nuke is just too easy to hit. And so I agree. I think it's one. I would definitely say destruction as a whole.
Yeah. If I wanted to go like deep into it on like both, I would say it just depends on how you're conditioning. Because if I'm conditioning myself every day to like find the positive, and like if I'm in bad situations and I'm like, okay, this is an opportunity, then yeah, it's creation. But
it's like the good versus evil.
If
There's
it's
gonna
just
be
like
sides for both.
if it's just the normal, like
just a blanket, am I pushing that red shiny button or not? Yeah. Let's just see what happens.
yeah. I guess
That's a good one to start. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
A little warm up.
I'll go again. I'll ask another one.
Oh, you know what? Before we go, another thing that I've been working on is I've been working on heavy my shot in basketball right now. Because I'm trying to get, and if anybody wants to go, hit me up. I'm trying to get a lot of people to go. August, probably the end of August.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Last
Yeah,
Sunday.
you are trying to.
And I'm trying to get a lot of people together to play some ball. And I bring it up because like I'm not that good at basketball. Let's just state the obvious here, okay? But I've been watching videos. I've been applying stuff, and
you dribbling in the kitchen. Turn that shit down.
I'm just saying my goal when we get to playing was that it's probably the 27th, something like that. It's gonna be a Sunday, the last week of August, Sunday. I at least need 15 points. If I can get 15 points, I'm good. I don't care what happened. I don't care how I get them.
15 points scoring to like 21, or just over the course of the whole day? 15 baskets.
Course of the whole day.
15 baskets. Okay. Open to all skill levels too. All skill levels. Whoever trying to hoop.
Some hoopers come up.
But you said $20 to get in, right? No, we didn't say anything about that. We were just trying to have fun.
Dumb shit.
Open us up for no reason.
All right. Second one.
All right. A little side note, little ad.
Yeah, sorry.
Are some lives more valuable than others?
You want me to start with that?
Sure.
I would say bottom line, and this is what I believe now.
You want to go into that?
Do I want to expand?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah. I would say no because, it doesn't come down to how much money you make, how much money you're not making, how good of a person you are or whatever. Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, we're all created from the start human beings. So, I mean, I can see in different various ways that like people would probably say otherwise on that question. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But like, I think as a belief as a whole, no.
Okay.
But,
I disagree.
But then again, yeah.
I disagree.
But go ahead, explain that.
I 100% side on the fact that some lives are more valuable than others. And I'll use a really harsh example.
Do it.
Somebody that is providing a lot for either humanity as a whole, mm-hmm. smarter than, average, mm-hmm. that's actually applying that to do better in the world that could benefit mm-hmm. others. And then you have, on the flip side of that, the scum of the earth. That's a little aggressive. That's
not aggressive.
That are giving nothing to society but taking, harming people, all that stuff. So I 100% believe that some lives are valuable than others. Mm. And that most of the time, if you were to just take a random person, throw them on that side, a random person, throw it on that side, you can find a reason why this
person would be more valuable than
the other. Yep. Even if it was a death sentence either way, I'd be able to make that choice easy. Guillotine style. One head gets chopped off. Easy.
And what you gonna do with the head?
Eat it. So, in a video game for real. No,
See what I'm saying?
No.
That's that shit.
That's that shit, Pat.
That's that shit.
Oh. Well, on that path of humans, I'll answer that one. You go ahead.
You answer which one? Oh, the one that's coming up? Okay. It says, what is the most likely to bring extinction to humans, and how can it be avoided? Humans. You hear that?
I'd probably say nuclear war or whatever is above.
He's been playing Call of Duty. He's been already.
Either nuclear war or whatever is a step above that of something that we may not know what it is. Whether it's something like a laser that could just be shot in the middle of the earth, or if they got some technology that blows up a certain way that totally evaporates, air or something.
Okay.
And how can it be avoided? I don't think it can be, but it would be, if there was a way, no reason to possess such power mm-hmm. in like that war scenario. If we didn't have a reason why somebody had to be more powerful than another, mm-hmm. then there would be no need for that. But I think we're just wired to always continue to build, even if it was building towards destruction. Because if you have the technology and you have the knowledge, you need to apply it to see if you're right. Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh, damn, I built this. Let's take it a step farther. You're not going to not build something if you're trying to figure out how certain things work, especially if it's like an arms race where, well, if we can build it, how do we know that they can't build it? So we need to build it first, and then, kind of like Cold War in a way.
Which Cold War?
Like who's
like the
possessing?
game?
No,
Or,
not the game.
I'm just
real
bro,
life.
'cause if you
Who's holding nukes? Who has better weapons? We need to build our arms race up. So if a new technology comes out, especially with all this AI and stuff, where you can build like a grenade style bomb that could destroy Chicago as a whole, that's going to be built. If you can possess the ability to build that, then it's like, how far can you take that? Now this handheld grenade can destroy a quarter of the United States. Now you get it to the point where it could destroy a whole country, and the next thing you know, throw a couple baseballs around and the whole world's blown up. He want to go home and play the game so bad. I'm getting on the game tonight.
Oh no, but that's very interesting. Very interesting. I appreciate that perspective. I guess for me to answer that, I guess I can say just like following the wrong path. And what I mean by that is that I think the hardest and also the easiest thing, I'll start with the easiest thing. The easiest thing for us to do is to believe something because it's an emotional argument. Pause. Do you know what I meant by that?
No.
No? Okay. So what I mean by that is, let's just say, for example, I say something like, men are better than women. Let's just say it like that. Okay.
It's all him. All him.
Right. And I'm just saying, if that was something that I said.
Do you believe that? He's trying to get something
No, I don't believe that, but let's just keep going. But if we were to emotionalize it, let's say someone just said it, someone famous, whatever, and we were to emotionalize that, and like everything was bought off that belief, and like we went against those women or whatever, like, I don't know, after a while, like, I feel like we get to a point where, let's just say, hypothetically, just kind of how you were saying, that, like, you believe that, and then some kind of way, it's just like...
You keep taking it a step further and further.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, whatever we keep going, who knows what it'll lead into, and I feel like, so, based off of everything, emotional beliefs that probably aren't, like, true, if we emotionalize them, I think that could be...
Well, if you were to take that example, the way I see it ending, with the men versus women, if it was like a case where, you know, you take all the women away, you lock them up, you, like, if you have a daughter, you kill the daughter, you could only have sons, all that stuff. Eventually you get to a point where there are no more women, and without women you can't reproduce, so then you slowly would get to the point of human extinction.
Exactly.
Because lack of ability to breed.
Exactly. So it'd be like, another example would be like, you know, and it's a topic we might talk about a little bit later, is like open-minded people versus closed-minded people. Like, I don't know, I feel like if you don't have a mix of both, like, something crazy is bound to happen. Because, like, think about it, like, what if this world was filled with everyone was billionaires? That's Grand Theft Auto. I believe that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, that's at the end of the day. So that's my, like, point on that.
Man, if you could live in the game for a day, what would it be? And I don't know what it would be, but now I'm going on GTA.
Okay. Now that you say that,
I'm on Grand Theft Auto.
I think if I had one,
if I die and come back to life, Grand Theft Auto. You just pay a little medical bill. You just pay a little medical bill, and you just wake up outside the hospital.
We got to split this in two, because my answer is Grand Theft Auto.
I'm in Grand Theft Auto all day.
My other answer is also Resident Evil.
Okay, because you love Resident Evil.
Only if I'm the main character and the main character isn't expendable.
Gotcha.
You want to live forever.
I swear, I'm in GTA all day. I'm robbing shit, killing people. And then if I die, I get to wake back up in the hospital. And then if other people get to do that too, then I don't feel bad about killing everybody else.
Can you imagine the person that created that game?
They were high as shit. Either they have something wrong with them, or they were just high as shit.
What if the world was like this? Like, you can literally rob a bank, go home.
Literally, run from the cops for a little bit. They somehow forget where you are.
And just forget about it.
They don't have a picture of your face or nothing because you wore a clown mask when you robbed a 7-Eleven. I mean, I guess people do that in Chicago all the time, so.
Why you say just Chicago?
We're in Chicago, so.
He said, whoa. Gotcha.
Or like a bank heist, or like you're planning all this stuff and you're going to steal the Mona Lisa. You just kill 100 guards, and if you die, you respawn at the boat, and you just get to try again.
Yeah, that's actually mad wild.
Buying clubs and owning a whole bunch of shit. What car you want to ride today? Got a helicopter in the backyard.
Can you
Super
imagine
yachts.
having that?
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know they had submarines until shout out Jeff pulled up in a submarine. Like, what the fuck is this?
I swear.
You just got it like chilling on the south coast of Florida. Got it just a submarine.
Chilling.
Oh. All right. Speaking of, let's go into this one. Do people have a right to be happy, or do they have to earn it?
Okay. My belief, me personally, right? Personally, is you have to earn it. And what I mean by that is that like we all want something. We all have a visualization of how we want to live. Like even if that's extraordinary or not, you know what I mean? Like so like you have to do the stuff that you want to do. It's like, okay, I want to make this much. I want to be able to have this X amount of dollars, like extra or whatever, or I just want to be this happy daily or whatever. Like you have to work for it.
Yeah.
Even if that's even if it has nothing to do with like money or anything, but just like your habits that you're doing daily, like or the things that you're allowing yourself to emotionally internalize, like your thoughts, whatever. So
okay.
I think you have to earn it.
I think you have a right to be happy, but you have to, along the lines of what you said, you have the right to be happy, but if you're choosing to have happiness in something that you don't have yet, then you have to earn it. If you're happy just waking up every day, you have the right to be happy
every day
just waking up. But if your happiness isn't going to come unless you have $5 million in the bank and a couple houses, then you can't just expect that to be handed to you. Then you have to earn your happiness. So I think it's on a scale. Lower end of the scale, you know, some people just to wake up because of some things that happen in your life, or just to be able to go to work, or just to be able to, you know, play with the kids in the front yard or something. I think you have a right to that happiness. But once you start pushing that out of harder to obtain happiness on that scale, then I believe that you have to earn it. You shouldn't be handed it.
Nice.
You can write that down, put it in my book for later noted.
All right, well, I'm going to get into these two.
Oh, yeah, you wrote this one, okay.
Are emotions necessary for human survival? And then I'm going to ask you a question after that. So,
technically, no. Because we're just animals, and at the end of the day, just like regular animals, they just pick somebody, make babies, die, and it repeats itself until the end of time. And I don't think there's any emotion in that. It's not like they're, you know, building a nest. Well, they'll build a nest for like a baby or something, but they're not like, damn, I gotta go out and work real quick and then come back. Because there's a couple. It's like a bee. Once they mate and the stinger leaves and they die. There ain't no emotion in that. That's just what you're wired to do. Because if that was the case, then I'm not gonna just create something and be like. There is definitely no emotion in you putting that stinger somewhere and then you just passing out 5 minutes later by a flower. No, not necessary for human survival at all. That shit crazy to me.
But okay.
Talk about post-nut clarity.
So then after that, what do you think is the most beneficial emotion though? And I have an answer to that. Kind of a two-part.
Damn, I don't even know, like, what are all of the emotions? I kind of want to look that up.
Are you serious?
You want to answer yours first?
No, I don't. You don't know? You got happiness, you got excitement, you got joyful.
Yeah, but there's like
anger,
technically a certain
fear,
amount. There's 6.
Surprise, shock.
No, so there's technically 6. Sadness, happiness, fear, anger, surprise, and disgust. And what is the most needed for, what was the question?
What do you think is the most beneficial out of all? You personally. You personally. Do you want me to go first? Or?
Yeah, you go first.
The most beneficial. Out of those?
Those are technically the most 6 basic emotions that are universal throughout human culture.
I kind of want to go like a top 2.
No, nope. One and done. Changes when you narrow that list of those 6.
Well, because it's like.
Because I mean, happiness would be excitingness, all that stuff.
So okay, if I have one, and just based off of, I'll use like my own individual.
Sure, pick one.
I would say anger.
Okay.
And why I would say anger is because anger, I feel like that's when you get motivated to move. Like if something really like bothers you, like you're not gonna go back to it, or you're going to figure out a way to get to it. So, I guess right now the most beneficial, in my point of view, would be anger. Not to use it towards like other people. Let me just state that, to use it towards like things I want to accomplish or things I want to get away from.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Me personally.
Yeah, because I would bring that back to like, caveman time, and it's like, I'm angry, I'm fucking cold. This fire's not starting. I'm gonna continue to try and do
this.
He's
gonna figure out something.
So mine would be, I was gonna go with fear for the same exact reason of yours. Because I feel like at some point, the fear, you would get to a point where you're less scared of something, and then you would maybe try and dive into whatever that fear might be. If it's like the dark and you're like, oh, I just created fire, it's not really that dark anymore, but it's kind of dark, let me go see what's over there, and now you're exploring a little bit more and you're finding stuff. So I think on the same reasoning behind why you do stuff out of anger, which I think could possibly lead to more negative side effects, doing things out of fear with the unknown, I think inevitably gets you the same thing. Out of anger, like if you just mad that someone keeps talking, you don't kill them.
Right, that's why I said it's not towards humans, though.
No,
I stated that.
But what does that say? What is the most beneficial
I gave my answer plus my extended part of it. If I didn't say that, yes, that would be valid.
Okay.
But since I said it, it's not valid.
If they just keep talking. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? You just stab them.
Not scream, bro.
Oh, it is not Ghostface. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh, all right. You put these on sound. You want to ask that one first?
What TV series do you see yourself living in one day when you are sucked into watching TV? He thinking all the good ones. He escaped.
Oh man, it's right now. It's between Walking Dead and Attack on Titan.
Okay.
I might go all out and say Attack on Titan because that show is lit.
Okay.
Have you ever seen it? I don't think so. Oh, you have seen it? That would just be every day you go out, it's just pure survival every day, which I guess is the same for The Walking Dead, but I feel like it would just get boring. Because it's either you're fighting humans or you're fighting zombies. Attack on Titan, you don't know what's over that wall. You go out there like, damn. Could be something huge, could be something like fast and slick, and you gotta like always be coming up with stuff. So I think I'm going with Attack on Titan.
So you would be one of the humans in Attack on Titan? Fighting.
I mean, if I got to pick,
yeah,
I'd be like one of the humans that could turn into one of the Titans. If I get to pick.
He's saying, for being honest.
Talk about so you
what TV series I see myself in? Walking Dead for sure.
Yeah.
Walking Dead. Reason being is because I guess that survival aspect of it, and just like we don't have anything, but we go out on this deadly mission and we find, like, we bring back stuff for the people that's there. I think that'd be lit, and like I think I'll be good at that. So yeah, I think
talk about I would be good at that.
Broccoli, cheese.
Broccoli and cheese.
I bet you'll eat anything if it's zombie apocalypse.
Grab M&M's out of vending machine. Bro said out of everything, broccoli and cheese. That's crazy.
So broccoli's good for you, bro.
That's cool. Ain't nothing good for you in a zombie apocalypse except for living. See. All right, I got one that I came up with. Where do you feel most centered and happy? I'll go ahead and answer first. As of right now, it's the poker table.
Okay.
Most centered and happy. Okay. I could turn my phone off. Nothing else matters.
What makes that the most centered and happy place for you?
I don't even know. It's a feeling that I get right when I sit down, almost like it's almost like playing video games to the point where like reality is not real anymore, and it's a pure escape. Pure 100% escape. Nothing matters. Text messages don't matter because I have proof that I'm busy right now. I don't have to do anything because I know that I put time aside to be able to do this, poker, whatever. When I sit down, yeah, I don't need music. I could have music. I don't need good cards. Just sitting there at the table with a couple chips in front of me, getting dealt cards with a bunch of random motherfuckers around me. That's where I'm centered and happy all day. I'm going to play right now. I'll see you guys later.
Oh. Okay, I like it. Where do I feel most centered and happy? I would have to say, I feel most centered and happy experiencing new things. Whenever, it doesn't matter who I'm with. I could be with my girl. I could be with family. I could be with friends. But if it's something new, and like I'm just like it's my first time doing it, or whatever. That's
I'm changing the question then, to an actual
Wow,
place.
whoa! What do you mean changing?
An actual place. Where is a place?
I just said it. New experiences is the place.
No.
So if it's yes, you can't tell. You can't tell. No. It could be anywhere.
Okay, then I'll accept that answer. But you have to build.
Exactly.
Now you have to change your answer to fit the actual question. Where is in a place? A place where when you go, it could be your car. It could be dinner table. It could be cuddled up in a bed somewhere. A place. A realistic place.
That's not what it said.
Doing something. That's what it says right there. Where? Doing something is an action, not a place. Your desk, anything. The place where if you had to get shit done in your own zone,
then
where are you
that's
going?
different. See, now you're changing.
I'm trying to phrase it so you could give a place to the viewers. Somewhere where you go. If you don't have, hey, it's okay. It's okay.
Like it's a bad thing.
I thought I saw you crying. I don't know. I actually thought you were going to start with some cringe shit, talk about in my baby's arms.
Fucking yuck.
That's what I thought you were going for a second when you were thinking. I'm like,
no, if I had to do a place, then it would be right now, as of right now, reading a book, listening to music.
Where?
In the living room.
Gotcha. See? It's just shit I deal with every day.
No, it's just I had my answer, and now I need to be molded into this way.
Well, I didn't know I had to put place. Where is a place?
Right. So I said my place would be a new experience. So wherever that new experience is taking place, that's the place.
Next.
Exactly.
All right. I got one for you. If you wake up one day and all your problems are solved, how would you go about the day? I got my answer if you want me to go first. I'm playing the game all day. But I woke up and my list of to-dos had nothing on it. Money's in the bank. All the bills are paid. Everybody that I need happy's happy. I've got no problems. I'm hopping on the game. And then when I get done playing the game, I'm going to the steakhouse. I'm grabbing a steak, a baked potato. I'm getting an expensive fine wine. And then I'm going to the poker table.
That's how you know that shit good. You sit back there. That shit, yeah. That's
how I'm starting my day. No breakfast, no lunch, straight gaming the whole day. Right to the steakhouse.
If that was the case for me, I would start my day off. Somebody making me waffles with fruit and syrup. With fruit, syrup, eggs. So basically just like a decent ass breakfast. Mm-hmm. Everything is what I want personally. And then I would transition into playing the shit out of every single Resident Evil and beating all of them in a day. Okay. So that's how I would start my day. That would probably end it.
You gonna meet me at the steakhouse then? Oh.
Yeah, I'll probably end it at the steakhouse.
Right. And you go back to finish Resident Evil, and I'm at the poker table.
Oh, man.
I'm writing that down now, because I'm going to have that be my ideal day when I feel like I make it.
Oh, and actually, also, I would be on stage doing stand-up or doing something with comedy. For sure.
Okay, so waffles to start. Midday break with beating video games. Steakhouse, and then I'm heading to the poker table. You're heading to the stage for an 8 o'clock show. Mm-hmm. You got the time down.
Right.
Live stream so I can watch it while I play.
All right, here's one that I thought of here. What is one lesson that you would always keep at heart?
Yeah, I should have studied that. I didn't even know that was on the list.
It's all right.
Say it one more time so I could hear it out loud.
What is one lesson you will always keep at heart that
one more time.
through?
One more time.
I'm good. You sick fuck.
Oh, what is one lesson that you will always keep at heart?
It's okay. Take your time, because I got to think on that one, too.
I already got my answer.
Go ahead.
It is what it is.
I fucking knew it.
And it ain't what it ain't.
I knew it.
I told you, bro. I said this on like episode 3 or 4. I'm getting that tattooed somewhere. It is what it is. And then I just add the it ain't what it ain't. I don't like that word ain't, but it is what it is. And it's not what it's not. All day. That's number one lesson.
Okay. My number one lesson is whatever you want, it comes down to the things that you do daily.
Damn.
What you doing over there?
Shit leaking. Say that one more time for the viewers at home.
Viewers heard, bro. But I said that one lesson that I would always keep at heart would be the things that I do daily are going to be the results that I have at the end of the day. So if I want to do something, let's just say I want to be happy daily, I need to figure out what's something that makes me happy and I need to do it daily.
Gotcha.
Like what things that like throughout the whole day.
So pretty
it's
much
not
just habits.
like
building habits.
Basically.
Gotcha.
Yeah, literally. The habits mean everything and they like dictate everything.
All right. Last question. Who's one person, I'm going to add a twist to this, dead or alive, you'd like to meet and why?
One person that I would like to meet today and why? One person.
I'll be honest. I don't think there is anybody.
Okay.
I don't think I give a shit.
Explain why.
I don't care. They're just another person.
Okay.
If I was maybe like a philosopher or something, or if I wanted a different meaning in life, I mean, the only person that would come to the top of my head to have a conversation with would be like someone like Jordan Peterson.
How did I know you were going to say, as soon as I had that question?
Because it's like, I don't want to meet anybody famous because half of them are fake anyway.
He is famous.
No, but not like an actor,
celebrity
actress.
Okay.
Not a celebrity. Actually,
there
like,
you go.
is worth his salt. That old ass saying. I heard it somewhere
Man,
the other day.
bro, I don't know what you got going on.
Worth his salt. I don't even know what that means.
I don't either, but that's an old head saying for real.
I'd probably say him then, because I don't want to fuck everybody famous. I don't care about actors, actresses, sports players. Cool, you're really good at what you do. Fantastic. Behind the scenes, they got some fucked up shit happening anyway most of the time.
One person I would like to meet and why
David Goggins.
would be
Burn the boats.
Would be myself in 30 years.
Oh my fucking god. All right, guys, I have another.
What's wrong with that?
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Myself in 30 years and why? Because I would be able to see what direction I went into. Even though I know the direction I want to go into, I would actually see the real results of all the stuff that I did, all the stuff that I contribute to, all the things that I thought and acted on, all the things that I thought that were good that maybe otherwise turned out to be horrible.
I'm going to change my answer to that, too.
Fucking
No, but I like that. You know what that goes to? A long time ago, I think it might have been the first or second episode, when I put, if you could see on the wall the treasure map of everything that you do today, get you to that point guaranteed, you would do it without hesitation. And if you could see yourself in 30 years based on what you're doing now day to day and your habits and everything that you've been doing to get to a certain point, you could fast forward, see yourself in 30 years at that. You wouldn't lose another minute of sleep without making sure that you followed through with every single thing that you've been doing. Because you have proof right there.
Yeah. But
it's the proof, the lack of proof that holds people back from making those contributions to yourself day by day. And that's real shit. I looked at the camera the whole time for that one. The proof is in the pudding.
You might as well become a philosopher too, see, at this point.
I might.
You're on a hot streak. All right, if there's one thing that you want to accomplish by the end of this week, what is that? We'll leave the people off on that, and we'll come back and see if we accomplish those things. Come on, old time, we'll get your goofy.
Round 50 is zombies. He was lame. My fault. No, I would say I don't know. For the week, 4 days in the gym minimum.
Have you been going to the gym?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
But next week. So I'm going to hold you to that.
I'll do 4, 4 days.
All right, okay. 4 days.
No matter the time. If I walk in and walk out, that counts as one. Wow. Hey guys, scans this thing, walks out. See you later. Yeah, dude, I went to the gym 4 times last week.
And like, why?
Why what?
Why that for your goals?
I got put on the spot. I didn't know that was going to be a question.
Okay, but I'm just saying. Okay, it's on the spot. It's the answer. But like, why? What is that gonna do for you? Like, what do you want that to do? Like, why? You fuck! I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't ready for
No,
that.
because we talked last week that was something for the month of August I wanted to start getting into, and here we are. What, 1 week already?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, literally 1 week in August, and I haven't gone to the gym in the past 6 days.
Okay. Okay, but
So build a positive habit. A good enough answer, Dad?
He's sick. Sick. All right. I would say to get a 9 on the role play for sales that I'll have to do. So I got. Oh, I didn't tell you I got a 9 on my last one.
Well, you said the 8.7.
That was 8.7 on the last one before that. I just got my results, so that was a 9. And you have to get 9s 4 times in a row in order to get past. So whatever the next role play that I have to do and record and send in, only a 9.
And if you don't, you owe me $50.
If I don't, I'm
right
gonna
here for the
announce
viewers.
it to them. I'm not giving
If
you
you don't get a 9, I get $50.
Like what? If you don't go to the gym,
I give you $200. That's 4 to 1.
No, because then you can just do exactly what you said. Go there, scare you. $50. So I'm good on that. But yeah. Anything you want to leave the viewers off? Are you good?
Be productive and be positive.
Nope, but yeah, something. Nope, I'm good. Be productive. Be positive.
Happiness is achievable. I'm gonna just keep pulling quotes out to you and burn the boats.
But
you can be worth your salt.
I mean, keep it going. You got some good ones though. Now you're on the spot now. I don't know.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Apple.
Apple who?
Knock knock.
Didn't have no
Hey, let's get out of here. Let's get out of
yeah,
here.
thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for commenting, sharing. Thank you guys who are sending in different ideas and different topics. We still got a couple of them in the back trunk. So
back trunk.
Yeah, it's a new saying, bro. You already said it, so it's about to circulate now. But thank you guys for tuning in. Have a wonderful week. See you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.